So one more time, welcome of you all into the RK Campus Learning Channel. Myself Madhu Patel, and today I am here to share my information with you all. And today I have carried a very interesting and basic thing of our computer, that is all about the RAM and ROM, which is all about a memory of our computer. And firstly, we will know about the RAM, means what is the RAM and how it works. And firstly, I would like to tell you that about the RAM, which is known as a temporary memory. Means, as we can say that whenever we do any kinds of thing, on that time we remember that thing for a some time. So that kinds of memory that is okay. Its full name is a random access memory, which works for a some time. Means, I can explain you by example that whenever we open our mobile and we operate any kinds of apps, on that time it works. On that time it works and it saves all kinds of files and information. And whenever it's switched off, on that time everything removes from the RAM. And one more thing, and second one is all about the ROM, means which is known as a read-only memory. In this means in a ROM every files and information stores for a long time, and no one can means change it. No one can change it and remove from the secondary memory. Means it is a part of secondary memory where no one can remove it and anything, means the files and information, any kinds of information. And if we will know more thing about it, so whenever we open our phone and our system, on that time it works. Means after opening our system, how it works, that thing happens because of ROM. And if we talk about means the basic things about both things, so first thing is the speed. Means, as you can see here, that RAM is a faster than the ROM, because we know very well that it works for a some time and it is a volatile. Means whenever it's switched off, on that time everything removed from it, so it is a volatile. That's why it is a faster than the ROM. And second one is a data retention. Means RAM is a volatile, means it takes the files and the information for a some time, but ROM takes the files and information for a long time. It is also a non-volatile. That's why the data retention of the ROM is too much high. Means on the and the third thing is the data modification. So as we all know that in a RAM we can change the data and we can change everything. Means if there is any kinds of file, on that time if we want to change it, so we can change. But in a ROM, if you want to change anything, so you will not be able to change, because it is a non-volatile, and if there is any kinds of problem, so on that time it will not remove from the ROM. And third thing is a usage. So RAM is used to run the program, as you can see here. Means whenever we run any kinds of program, everything happens because of the RAM. That's why we watch the RAM of any mobile. Whenever we means buy any kinds of mobile, on that time we watch the RAM. Means we also watch the ROM, but RAM is most important because we have to work in a present time, so it works in our present time. And third thing is the cost. So RAM is more costly than the ROM because it works in our present time. That's why it is more important than the ROM. But ROM is also more important because it helps to store our files and information for a long time. So that was the part of our computer, and that was the basic things of our computer. So if you want to know more things about the computers and about the more topics of my subject, so be continue with the RK Campus Academy. So thank you and have a nice day.